We are in the Bruce Museum in Greenwich, Connecticut.
The Bruce has so much for just about everyone. So if you have small children, we have live animals. We have turtles and fish and crustaceans. In our marine gallery, we have a model, life-size, of a dinosaur that lived in Connecticut 200 million years ago. So we are in the golden hour, Jennifer Angus's new exhibition at the Bruce Museum.
Jennifer Angus is what I would say surprise and delight.
As you enter the Cabinet of Curiosities, you feel like you're entering an old Victorian mansion with this elaborate, ornate wallpaper. But as you get closer, you'll notice that these are actually all insects. These are real insects, thousands of them pinned in these geometric patterns on the wall.
So this exhibit is devoted to the work of Andy Warhol, who's one of the most celebrated artists of the 20th century.
He was a self-promoter. If he were alive today, he probably would be one of the most famous influencers.
The works that are on view are all small in scale, and that is something that is really distinctive about this exhibition. One thing that's so fascinating about that is that Warhol is known for his more monumental work, and yet he was producing many of the same subjects at a very small and intimate scale. And what that does for our visitors is it provides a really intimate viewing experience and perhaps a new understanding of Warhol's overall career.
He was extremely creative. He was a real talent. He was very diversified. His art changed over time.
Warhol is probably best known for the way that he adapted the photographic silkscreen technique. And the way he used that was that he appropriated images and was able to mass produce images, but also to create unique works in multiple iterations. And I think by working on a smaller scale, Warhol was able to really expand those ideas and produce even more work. And the flowers is the perfect example of that idea because he produced more than 900 canvases devoted to this single theme. The most surprising thing in this exhibition are seeing some of his religious-themed works. So we have a series of paintings on display that were painted at the very end of his life, commemorating Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper. And a lot of those works are sort of enmeshed with the AIDS epidemic that was happening in the 1980s.
This exhibit is a regional high school juried exhibit that we have every year called I Create.
And people do flock here to see the art because they're just so talented.
It's very impactful to see an image and then read what the student was thinking, why they created it.
Come here, cool down, enjoy art, bring your kids.
They can, go outside into the park and see King Nyani, our gorilla. So there's a lot to do, especially on a hot day. Come to the Bruce.